more focused. My talk will be more focused on the kinetic modeling because many of the research papers they focus on the use of the different feedstocks, develop different catalysts, and somehow they have used different mechanisms to intensify the process also. But there are very few limited studies which discuss about the mechanistic behavior, that is the exact know how the intensification approach can be utilized and how to quantify them on the basis of which parameters. Okay, so the talk title is, as already suggested or discussed, it is synthesis of biodiesel from a blend of mixed non-edible oil using the heterogeneous catalyst and role of sonication in process intensification. So if you have any query, anyone, so they can ask me in between also or at the end also. So there is no problem. Okay. So yeah. So before starting to the biodiesel, so why we are considering the biodiesel and all those things. So let's discuss in brief. Okay. So we all know that the fossil fuel resources are limited and the consumption is increasing day by day. And with this increasing consumption, the prices also increasing of the fuels, as well as the CO2 emissions is also increasing, and there are environmental regulations, and we have to minimize the CO2 emissions in upcoming years. So the alternate route is that we can generate the fuel from the biomass, which is renewable, and whatever CO2 is we are eliminating in the atmosphere, so that can be recycled. So this is the whole concept. So that's why for last 2 decades, the focus is shifting on the biodiesel, either in the 100% form or it may be the either in the blends of 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%. So this is like this. Okay. So this first graph gives you idea about how the oil consumption is increasing. Okay. So of course, this data is little older. Okay, but you can see that the average growth, if we can consider, so average growth is increasing around 1.5 to 2%. Yeah, maybe last year due to COVID, the consumption was decreased, but the change reported by the IEA in this current year, in the month of March, it is saying that we have already reached the pre-COVID situation of the oil consumption typically in case of the India. Okay. So again, number of vehicles increasing. So we have to think about it. Nowadays, people are